The next item on our menu is maintenance reminders. These are reminders that we have set up so that we can be notified when it's time to perform specific services on our vehicles. This table shows us all the reminders that are set up, the frequency of those reminders, whether or not they repeat, and how many assets are currently associated with that reminder. Just click on the item to get to the details. Let's look at this one. This is a general 3,000-mile checkup that is to be performed on selected vehicles. Based on the name, it is scheduled to be done every 3,000 miles, but the frequency in the table shows every 3 months. So let's get it fixed. We can add every 3,000 miles, and we can make this information available to everyone in the company as it was, or we can select only certain groups that we want to have access to this information and be notified. I'm going to go ahead and set it back to everyone in the company by simply deleting the group that I selected. Once you've created your reminder and set your time frames, the next thing you'll need to do is add assets. There are currently 2 vehicles that are assigned to this group. I'm going to go ahead and add one more. I just need to select the vehicle I want to add from the assets list. The next thing I need to do is enter in the last time the service was performed on this vehicle. When I changed the date, the odometer and engine hours changed back to 0 because that was before this vehicle was added to the database. When I changed the date to November 22nd, it automatically searches back through the data that we have to determine what the odometer reading and the engine hour reading was on that date. When I click Save, this vehicle is now added to our reminders list, and the system can calculate the next time the service will be due. The third tab allows us to set up who will be reminded or notified before this service is due again, and how long before due they should be reminded. I'll add another notification by choosing how we want this message to be sent and select the recipient off of our users list. Next, we choose how many days, miles, and or engine hours of notice we want before the service becomes due to have the notification triggered. And then we click Add. This block displays the message that will actually be sent to the user. And we have options to edit that message as well. To remove a user from the notifications, simply click the Remove button, and that user will no longer be on the notifications list.